Alright, what a smart rapper. Today we're actually going to talk about, somebody asked me this question. I got this DM yesterday, or actually, well, this morning I woke up to it. He's like, man, how do you stay so damn happy all the time, man? Like, how do you do that, bro? Because in order to create, in order to be an artist, in order to do anything, you know, that you want to do to be successful, like, you have to be able to overcome the obstacles of being negative and being sad and depressed and angry and stuff like that. So I'm going to tell you how because I used to be very angry, actually. I used to be very angry. I used to, even to the point where somebody says some shit to me, I go to the house, I broke into the house, beat some people up, got breaking and entering, dropped the criminal trespass, and 3 years of court-ordered anger management, talking to a therapist every week, which was all right, yeah. But I used to have a lot of anger built up, because I had no parents, and I just felt like abandoned my whole life and stuff like that. So I had to overcome all of this anger and and stuff like that. I'm gonna tell you guys how, the things that I do to overcome that stuff, because it's still there, it's still with you, but you just have to reframe your brain. And we're gonna talk about that. You're gonna become a smarter rapper, and this is gonna help you in your goals in the long run. And I'm gonna teach you that right after the intro. Alright, so the thing is this, right? Like, if you ever feel like you're depressed, you're angry, or you see something and it triggers you to be even more angry, which happens to me all the time. When somebody looks at me funny and I have this immediate revert, I immediately get frustrated, like, what the fuck are you looking at, type shit, you know what I'm saying? And then you and that could just spark all these other thoughts and shit, and then you get angrier, and it's just because that's how I was raised, and it's frustrating. For to be like, you can't walk around being like that. You're not gonna be a successful person being like that. That type of shit's just gonna get you in trouble, and you can only get in trouble X amount of times before you get locked away forever. Okay, so the thing here is that you need to learn to overcome. Aside from being angry, let's say you're not angry. Let's say you're depressed. All right, because a lot of people have depression. I had depression. I was on, I got the pills around my arm. I was on Depakote. I was on Zoloft, which is for depression. I was on Depakote, which is for what the fuck is that for? It was whatever the fuck it's for. You can go Google that shit. And then I was on Ritalin, of course. But all of these things, I would be depressed and shit like that, and have to overcome that. And I didn't overcome depression for a long time, and that's why I wish I knew what I'm about to tell you right now. Which is, really, it's just about immediately when a thought comes to you that's angry, or depressing, or sad, or painful, the next thing you need to do is you need to look for something positive. And it's gonna sound corny, until you get used to this. But looking for the positive in something at all, in anything at all, is always it's gonna make your life so much better. Stress will kill you. Stress is terrible for your body. Stress is not good. Being depressed, being sad, being frustrated, and angry, those things are all horrible, and they're not gonna help you in your life. They're not going to help you want to move to the next level with anything, so as soon as you can overcome your depression and being sad and all these things, the better off you're going to be. So as soon as any type of negative thoughts comes into your brain, even for a split second, try to cut it off. And if it doesn't get cut off, the next thought in your brain needs to be, okay, but why? Like why am I thinking like that? I'm not worried about that. Why would I think like that? Actually assess the thought that you just had. When you assess the thought loses the power. For instance, when I think, oh, I'm so sad, then you go, but why am I sad? What am I so sad about? What's making me sad? Just that question alone, just asking yourself that alone is already gonna make you think, why am I sad? It's already going to question the sadness. You'll be less sad just asking yourself, why am I sad? Why am I depressed? Why do I feel like this? And then think, I don't need to feel like this. I don't need to be like this. Because you really don't. It's just if you ever feel some way, you can always immediately change it by actually looking at it, addressing it, and then going, fuck that, I don't need to think like that. You ever been super fucking angry about something, and then you think about something else, and then that anger actually literally goes away, until you think about the anger again. If you just change your thought process, you change what you're thinking about, you change what you're worrying about, you change, you just change direction. You red herring it. You go, if I'm thinking about this, you either address it, like I said, or you just change the subject altogether in your brain. You go, why am I thinking about that? I don't even think about that. And every time it comes back, do it again. Say, I don't even think about that. Why am I thinking about that? Right? That happens all the time, okay? So either assess it, you know what I'm saying, or change the subject of your mind to something else. Because when you're not thinking about that, it can't create pain for you, And it's gonna be hard to do this at first, but once you really get into the habit of doing that, you're gonna immediately be able to do it. It took me a long time to get to a point where I could overcome these thoughts, because in the beginning, when your brain's not wired to redirect your thought process to something happier or something that actually matters, or when you're not used to being able to having a consciousness, that's what a consciousness really is being able to assess your mind. It's like this extra mind inside of your mind that lets you look at what your brain is thinking and go, why is this happening? You're assessing yourself. You're conscious of yourself, right? That's really what it is. So like when you can it's going to take you time to reach that point. But when you get to that point, your life is going to get a lot better for you, because you're always going to be able to turn things around in your mind. You're not going to be sad. You're not going to be upset. You're not going to be depressed, because you're just going to you're going to flip the switch. But you have to get used to doing it. So you need to start doing it now. I'm telling you right now, today, as soon as you have a bad thought, a negative thought, a depressing thought, immediately either address it into yourself, look at it, assess it, and or change your mind about it. Say, think about something else. Say, fuck this, I don't think about this, and try to get your mind over it. It's like if you get hurt by a girl or something, she really broke your heart, you cannot get over that. That used to be how it was for me, when I was younger. You always have the group of people you love or whatever. You're like, oh, you can't think about it. When you start wire your brain, now somebody hurts me or some shit, which really never really happen no more. But if it did happen, I would just be like, okay, whatever. I would just think about something else. I can completely block shit out. And because I can do that, I'm capable of just moving forward with my goals. That stuff will not hold you back anymore. You can't let things hold you back. You can't be furious or angry about things. There's people who have ripped me off in business. They still owe me 15 grand, and this is before I had any money. And I spent my money, trying to make sure that I got that stuff going. I spent all my last dollars making it go. I had a contract with them, and they owed me 15 grand, and I spent 3 grand to get it going. And they never paid me. Like, I'm still waiting to sue them, because as they get more money, I'm going to be able to sue them for more money. But the thing is that guy is lucky that I kept my calm and that I'm new me, because old me would have went right to jail. And because of that, that really realistically, that shit saved me. Like being able to move your brain over and shift it is going to save you from depression. It's going to change you from getting in trouble. It's going to make you more money. It's going to make you a better person. It's going to help you overcome fear. Okay, same thing. You can do the same thing when you're fearful. When you have any type of fear or you get stage fright, just change. It's just about reframing your brain in the perspective, and just changing your mind. Once you learn to control your mind, you're gonna be a superhuman. This is the type of thought process that sets people apart from other people. It's the type of thought process where people actually have control of their brains. They can actually grow, right? I know I'm kind of like babbling, but I still feel like it's useful information. You have to rewire your brain for success. You have to rewire your brain for a better you, for a happier you. Even if you're not trying to reach for a goal, just be happier by doing those things I just told you, okay? Right, now I know some of these videos are random sometimes, but I don't always want to talk about. I was noticing, my assistant was like, yeah, a lot of these videos are home studio videos. You need to change it up a little bit. I was like, okay, all right, well, let's change up some stuff then, so I'm just going over this with you guys, doing some of these mind, because the mindset's the most important thing out of everything, okay? So you just became a smarter rapper.
I got this right here, man. It's time for word of the day, new words you can say, new words for your rhymes and for your wordplay. By the time you leave this video, you'll be smarter than you was before.
This is so stupid. What's up, y'all? Time for another word of the day. Today's word of the day is enervated. It's to cause something to lose its vitality, to fatigue something or make it tired. Like these 3 hours of sleep I'm getting a night is not enough. It's leaving me very enervated. Hit me with a like, hit me with a comment. I hope this helped. Did this help you out? Let me know if it did help you out. Okay, and then hit me with a comment. Let me see your 4 bars below. Let me see if you guys have any questions. If you have any questions, let me know so I can potentially answer them. If you have any fear, depression, worries, you have any questions specifically related to those things, I have freaking been there, man. I have songs. Go check out my song. Sometimes It Gets So Low. It's about depression. I've almost committed suicide being so depressed over just so many things. And if you go listen to my music, I'm always so honest. You can go see all these things that really happened in my life. So it's not like I'm making this up. Yeah, like take my advice. Like I've been through the shit that you guys are going through. You know, so I'm just trying to help y'all. So yeah, anyways, check out these other videos, y'all, and I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. Okay, so make sure that subscribe button, hit that little bell when you do, so you're notified every day when I release a new video. All right, see you guys tomorrow. Keep hustling.